Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new series of Partner Connect by Advisor Coach. In this new series of Partner Connect by Advisor Coach, we reach out to all our dear friends, mutual fund distributors and advisors, distribution partners across the country, and have a conversation with them about the journey they've had, the success stories they've had, the client engagement models they've had, the strategies they've adopted in their business. Today, in Partner Connect by Advisor Coach, our guest is Mr. Ghanshyam Bhavsar, founder and principal consultant of AwealthZ Finserve LLP from Jaipur. Welcome, Ghanshyam, to Partner Connect by Advisor Coach.
Hi, Suren. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure. So, just to begin with, Ghanshyam, could you just take us about how you thought about forming AwealthZ Finserve, getting into this mutual fund distribution business? How has your journey been so far?
Yeah, Suren. First of all, Suren, thanks to you and Team Advisor Coach for providing us an opportunity and platform to showcase the journey of AwealthZ Finserve, right? See, one thing I want to make it very clear, Suren, that this journey is not by chance. This
Hmm.
journey is by choice because
Wonderful to know that.
I, along with my founder team members, have decided that we will start this business. Because before starting my journey as a mutual fund distributor, I worked almost 18 years in different corporates,
I see.
especially in the role of investing money of the people, hard-earned money of the people in the different various investment products and all. So I feel that there is a necessity of this kind of business because I read that Mr. Piyush Bansal from Lenskart says that any business is when required when there is a requirement of that business.
Hmm.
Not for making money, you can start a business. And as you are coming from the same financial nomenclature, so you can understand that financial literacy is one of the biggest problem of this country.
Absolutely.
Just because of that, there are a lot of financial crimes are happening, a lot of things are happening. So my desire and my issue and my kick, I want to resolve this kind of problem, that thing in my mind, and then I started this business, AwealthZ
Sure.
Fin. So the important thing is that understanding the client's requirements and making them right financial product to them. This is our objective for the company.
Sure.
As far as AwealthZ Finserve as a concern, we are very clear about that. We are committed to the client's interest and we are always working in the client's best interest.
Wonderful. So, AwealthZ Finserve, is it only in Jaipur, or do you have some branches as well across the country?
No, Suren, AwealthZ Finserve is have a physical offices in 5 cities.
Mm-hmm.
Jaipur is our corporate office, and apart from Jaipur, we have Indore, Bhopal, Udaipur, and Delhi also. And at this point of time, because it's the third year of our existence isn't running, so we have team of around 13 people managing around 80 crores of assets across different city and catering 1200 plus investors over there.
Wonderful. How do you differentiate yourself from other distribution partners? That's question number one. And sub part of the question is, do you really believe that mutual funds today is a very, very important asset class in every client's portfolio, and why?
Okay, great, great. Very nice question you ask, Suren. Whenever someone asks me this question, ki how you differentiate yourself from others,
Hmm.
so I always remember one quote from Mr. Shiv Kheda, who
Hmm.
says that is a marketing guru who always says that ki don't do different things, do things differently.
Hmm.
As far as mutual fund distribution business is concerned, we have no liberty to do different things.
Hmm.
We only need to do the things differently because all my competitors or all companies are doing the same kind of things. They're advising, we are in the same set of compliance structure and everything is that.
Hmm.
So, but the most important thing, the biggest differentiator in this kind of business, what I feel that because we don't have any product to showcase the client, right?
Hmm.
It's not mobile that, sir, this is a 200 GB RAM or this is a picture quality of the phone like that.
Hmm.
The most important thing is the you is the product.
Hmm.
Because first glance, a customer, whenever meet with you, first he
Hmm.
look at you. So whatever positive vibes, what kind of trust, what kind of transparency you can give to the client, that will set up the foundation of further discussion with the client. So I always believe that the first thing is a differentiator is the knowledge and content of my team or myself. Whenever we meet with the client, वन थिंग वी शुड बी वेरी क्लियर इन माइंड कि अगर वो प्रोडक्ट में मेरे फादर को नहीं
Hmm.
एडवाइस दे सकता हूं तो मैं अपने क्लाइंट को भी वो नहीं दूंगा. दैट्स वेरी सिंपल थिंग इज
Hmm.
आवर माइंड. So transparency and trust is the most important thing. Second differentiator, what we feel that we need to make their life easy, right? So the technology integration is also a very important thing.
Yes.
So AwealthZ Finserve invested a lot of money in our infrastructure, IT infrastructure development. We have our own website. We have app on Android also. We have app on iOS model also. Apart from that, we have a compliance approved social media agency from where we have the client education and all. So all these things which we feel that makes a lot of difference in
Mm,
the mindset of the client. Your second question was that कि the mutual funds is the real product asset class for the investor to do that. I can say that the mutual fund the best asset class at this point of time, right? Because it contains everything. Whatever objective of an investor has,
mm,
he can fulfill his objective with mutual fund only. मतलब I can feel that because sitting in because we have offices in tier 2 cities like Indore, Bhopal, Jaipur and all. तो
mm,
लोग बहुत जमीन से जुड़े हुए हैं वहाँ पे, right? तो
बिल्कुल सही।
मुझे लगता है दैट ये कोई फाइनेंशियल गेम होगा, बट आई कैन से दैट थिंग दैट नाउ डेज एक्सेप्टेंस ऑफ म्यूचुअल फंड फॉर दोज पीपल इज ऑन वेरी हायर साइड.
Mm,
So they have options of withdrawals also. There are options of systematic transactions also. They have an option of any kind of a small amount of money they can start and they can go to higher. So mutual fund is a complete product suite,
mm.
which I feel that which can cater all kind of investment requirement. So mutual fund is the best class. I always believe that.
बिल्कुल सही, एब्सोल्युटली। सो आप कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स अक्रॉस बिसाइड म्यूचुअल फंड्स भी आप अपने क्लाइंट्स को बताते हैं?
Apart from mutual fund, Suren, we are into the insurance products also,
ओके।
general insurance and life insurance product. We are into PMS also. We are into AIF also. We are not into direct equities. We are absolutely not in direct equities, but we are working with PMS, AIF, insurance product. These are the main investment advisory.
Okay, sure. And substantial part of the allocation from the investment side must be getting into the mutual fund space.
Yeah, it's on 90-95% in mutual funds only. Insurance is absolutely a need-based product which we advise to the client
Right.
that whenever they require, we'll say that.
वंडरफुल, वंडरफुल। सो घनश्याम, जब भी हम कोई नया बिजनेस स्टार्ट करते हैं, देयर इज ऑलवेज अ लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रगल, हेडविंड्स व्हिच वी रिसीव। इतनी आराम से पाथ क्रिएट नहीं होता। तो आई एम श्योर while creating AWealth as well, you must have gone through a lot of headwinds.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
could you tell our viewers about, the struggles you went through, number one, and
Yeah,
number two, how did you overcome those struggles to
yeah.
come to this level today where you are?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Suren, thing is that you're absolutely right. Whatever business we start, the initial hiccups are everywhere in the business, right? And as I already mentioned that we don't have any product. We don't have any such a product which can differentiate from my competitor to other one.
Mm.
The most important challenge, the key challenge what we face is the credibility and trust of the person.
That is true, yes.
As a new name in the market, investor always asks, okay, why should I go with the AwealthZ Finserve? Why not my other neighbor who was also doing mutual fund products? So from the day one, I'm very much clear that I want to make AwealthZ Finserve as a brand which create the credibility in the mindset of the investors. Just take an example, a very small example of Indore thing. Investor asks very simple question, अच्छा घनश्याम आपका ऑफिस कहाँ है?
Mm.
So when I tell my office is into the AB road and the opposite the C20 mall, which is a very prime location of Indore. So it create the credibility. Okay, okay, they have a proper office, they have a
Mm.
proper setup. So they are not fraudulent kind of people. They are real. They are there to advise us. So the first interaction with the client set up a tempo to
Mm.
discuss the further. So the first challenge is the credibility and the trust is of the client.
Mm.
Second challenges which I feel that is the managing the cash flow.
Mm.
As we have starting a new company,
Mm.
and new thing
Mm.
is that so a lot of cash flows are there. So we need to manage those cash flow because mutual fund is a long-term business.
Mm.
As we are telling our client that you can make money in a long-term period. So same time, and as a mutual fund distributor, I can make money in a longer period of time,
Mm. Mm.
not in the shorter period of time.
Mm. Mm.
So we need to allocation of capital infrastructure and investment for that. We need to make some allocation of funds to running the day-to-day business activities. Third challenge, what I feel that we started with a very low number of clients, right?
Mm.
Right, because once we started the company first, okay, this company we have one or two clients, so we focus on our networking activities. So
Mm.
we are joining various networking events like BNI. I'm a part of BNI. My all the
Okay.
team members are part of BNI in their different locations. We are attending different financial seminars, like we are network FP, whatever is that.
Mm.
What our networking platform available for financial people, me and my team members are trying to go there and make some kind of relationship.
Sure.
Apart from that, every city has a different networking things are there. So we are targeting those networking event things and getting clients from there. So these kind of challenges we are facing on initial days.
So लगभग कितना समय लगा आपको to bring all the jigsaw puzzles in shape?
See, I thanks to my team because I am along with my 5 team members also.
Yeah.
They believe in my vision.
Yeah.
So I can say that it's every day a new learning for us till now.
Yeah.
Because it's the third year in the running in the system.
Mm.
So software, back office software kind of thing. Let's say we have tried and tested, hit and trial are there. Then we have think of the cost point of view also, and the social media. So I can feel that after spending almost 2 years in the business, now we are settled down with all the things, and
Hmm.
our major focus only into the get the right product for the right client. That's only.
Wonderful, wonderful. Uh, Ghanshyam, आप and आपका team, how do you select funds and create the asset allocation for a client?
Yeah. Okay. So in we have the biggest strategy what we have, which we call the specific study, is that we have asset allocation for the client from the day one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that कि asset allocation सिर्फ एक terminology हो client के लिए.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want. So our criteria for selecting fund is that first we understand the client's requirement, what kind of requirement he has, what kind of risk appetite he has. Suppose a 60-year-old person can say that I want to go for equity. First, we understand their risk appetite. Apart from, we understand the fund performance. For me, high return is not very much important. For me, is the protection of downsize of the fund, consistency of the fund, longer period of time. That is the most important thing. So on the basis of we are selecting fund and the different fund segments, so the client has an asset allocation from the day one. We no need to rebalance, let's say 1 month, 2 month down the line, we are again coming back to the client and saying that, okay, sir, don't know equity mein ho gaya, then we can shift. Not like that. So whatever portfolio we design, whatever asset allocation we strategy we design, on the basis of longer horizon kind of thing, ki
Right.
client consistent return out of it.
Wonderful, wonderful. And typically, जब equity funds you're suggesting, तो तकरीबन what, about 5 years plus you must be suggesting for?
More than 5. It's not, see again, Suren, it's a very good question you ask. We don't bound the equity funds into the timeline. We always say the client, when you need the money for a particular goal, particular objective, at that time to withdraw that money. And at least you have
Absolutely.
7 years, 8 years kind of horizon for equity funds,
Correct.
not less than
Very
that.
true. No, like always I say is that, जब आप equity में या कोई भी investments कर रहे हैं, specifically equity because of the compounding
Right.
effect, it is not the R which matters the most. It is always the T, which
Yeah,
the time which
absolutely.
plays a more important role there. Hence, the lengthier, the better.
Perfectly said. Perfectly said. Perfectly
So,
said.
Ghanshyam, what do you believe of this industry's growth and specifically on the unique pan investors as well?
Great. Suren, as far as industry growth is concerned, it's a clear mirror image of India's GDP growth rate, right? Because I started my career in 2004, and in 2007 we all saw the subprime saga was there, right? At that point of time I told my investor, sir, एक दिन वो आएगा जब डोमेस्टिक इन्वेस्टर ही काफी होगा इस मार्केट को चलाने के लिए. We don't need FIA money to run the show. And let's say after 13, 14 years down the line, at this point of time, we can feel that from the last 3, 4 months, foreign investor regularly took out the money and deploying outside the India, but retail investor with the support of mutual funds, a huge SIP book size of let's say 25,000 crore, 26,000 crore,
True,
support
true.
the market at every downfall, right? So market outlook is excellent. Industry growth is excellent because now mutual fund is not a push product, it's a pull product. आपको हंसी आएगी ये जान के कि अगर हम किसी नए क्लाइंट से मिलते हैं, क्लाइंट कहता है ना ना आई डोंट वांट टू डू इन म्यूचुअल फंड बट हाँ आई विल डू इन एसआईपी. So
बिल्कुल सही.
that kind of phenomena we are generating in the tier 3, tier 4 kind of cities, that people are now accustomed, their acceptability of the mutual fund is quite higher. A unique PAN number, as you are at this point of time, we have 74 crore PAN holders in India, right? More than 50% of this population. But when you compare to the mutual fund investment, we have 22 crore folios with 5 crore investors. So you can understand the gap is so huge.
Yes.
And mutual fund is the product which can give the taste of the stock market to the investor in a much, much better manner without
Absolutely.
exposing to the risk and all. So future of this industry is excellent growth, and increasing the PAN number is absolutely a good phenomena for this industry.
Sure, sure. Since Ghanshyam, you're a CFP yourself, certified financial planner, how relevant do you believe a CFP is in this line of business? And do you believe that all distributors must do a CFP?
Very good question you asked, because as I told you that I worked around 18 years in the corporate world, right? और मैंने अपना CFP कोविड टाइम में किया था 2020 में.
अच्छा.
So I asked my mentor that is it required for me to do the CFP, because I don't see the application part of that particular thing in my corporate career. Very honest answer I'm giving to you. But when I started my journey as a mutual fund distributor, I can say that CFP plays a very, very important role. Why? Because a tag of CFP give the credibility to the client. Okay, now the person with whom I'm dealing is a professionally ethical, professionally knowledgeable. He knows every nitty-gritty of the financial market. Plus, it gives you the compliance-oriented kind of thing. it gives us the vision. It creates the differentiator in the minds of the customer ki okay, a certified financial planner is a value added for a mutual fund distribution. Because learning is the only constant thing in this industry.
Very true.
To learn with each and every passing day, and
Mm,
CFP give you that bridge where we
mm,
can with the CFP tag you have new learnings explored to you, new networking sessions are explored to you, knowledgeable sessions to you. So CFP can definitely must for any person who want to start their career as a mutual fund distributor. This is my advice to
yeah,
anyone.
wonderful, wonderful. So, Ghanshyam, today through this Partner Connect by Advisor Coach, what message would you like to give to investors about their long-term wealth creation?
ओके मैं एक हिंदी का कोट से
हाँ,
कहूंगा इन्वेस्टर्स के लिए कि निवेश है युद्ध
हम्म,
अपने ही विरुद्ध।
हम्म,
वाई? बिकॉज इन्वेस्टर का दुश्मन और कोई नहीं, इन्वेस्टर खुद अपने आप है।
हम्म,
Because we all are celebrating the 25,000 crore SIP book size and all, but we are not seeing the darker side of the picture.
हम्म,
That ratio of SIP stoppage is also high.
very true.
Yeah, average SIP size is 3.5 years.
Hmm,
So with 3.5 year kind of SIP, how can an investor create a long-term wealth?
hmm, hmm,
So my message to all the investor is very clear from the Partners Connect forum that you have to start early. You have to stick your goals. Have patience. Don't go into the nitty gritty because market is like the same. Because if you analyze 20 years market, कोई ना कोई reason आएगा market को correct करने के लिए.
hmm, hmm.
If there is no correction in the market, there is no growth in the market.
Absolutely.
So start early. Disciplined investment is there because power of compounding work very well in the longer run, not in the shorter
Hmm,
run. So please make sure you have a goal in your mind. You plan your asset allocation accordingly. You have to consistent, you have to discipline today and manage your emotions over your investments.
absolutely.
My message to all the investors that this war is just against you only. So please pray for that.
Thank you so much, Ghanshyam. So, well, for our viewers, this is Mr. Ghanshyam Bhavsar, founder and principal consultant with AwealthZ Finserve LLP from Jaipur in our first series of Partner Connect by Advisor Coach. I hope you enjoyed listening to Ghanshyam's journey, formation years, about his client engagement strategy, asset allocation, and the importance of CFP as well. Thank you, Ghanshyam, for joining us today in Partner Connect by Advisor Coach, and thank you for taking out your time.
Thank you, Suren. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.